Kelly hires Bill Cosby's lawyer in quest for freedom.
Kelly sued him for like $70 million after.
Jay-Z and R.Kelly was working together at one time.
But if you gonna be mad at R.Kelly, you got to be mad at Jay-Z. Foxy Brown said Jay-Z was putting that horse when she was 15, 16. She said the man got a horse.
Be close to R.Kelly and find out what type of person he really is.
Everybody believed it that they seen the media.
You know, people behind the media created that narrative.
With the Best of Both Worlds tour, and I think they did 2 albums together.
In a stunning revelation, R. Kelly has unveiled a compelling reason why Jay-Z should be trembling in the wake of his upcoming release. Recent developments surrounding R. Kelly's legal battle have shed light on alleged juror misconduct, with claims that jurors watched the explosive documentary series Surviving R. Kelly, funded by none other than Jay-Z. As tensions between the two musicians escalate, the implications of this revelation loom large. Join us as we explore the potential consequences and the high-stakes clash between these musical giants. So, let's get into it. So the news is buzzing that R. Kelly is preparing to launch a new appeal after hiring none other than Bill Cosby's attorney. Can you believe it? It's a strategic move aimed at overturning his conviction. But here's where it gets interesting. R. Kelly's legal team alleges that 2 jurors on his case watched the explosive documentary series Surviving R. Kelly, funded by Jay-Z. They argue that these jurors should never have been selected. And you know why? Well, it turns out R. Kelly won a massive $70 million lawsuit against Jay-Z. Could that be the motive behind this shocking revelation?
He put his money behind a project that cost this man his life in prison. Well, it could, because I got faith that R. Kelly gonna get out now.
And now, disgraced rapper R. Kelly has filed an appeal in his case in New York after he was sentenced to 30 years in prison for sex trafficking and racketeering. In documents obtained by TMZ, Kelly put forth multiple arguments for why he believes the conviction should be overturned, ranging from a potentially biased jury to claims he was misled about the age of the minors he had relationships with. Kelly is seeking to have the appeals court reverse his convictions to order a new trial. The appeal was filed by his attorney, Jennifer Bongine. Rumors have it that R. Kelly planned to snitch on several celebrities he knows are keeping their own dark secrets from the public. Kelly, who is notoriously known for his former alleged relationships with a number of underage victims, has reportedly seen the R&B singer want to take vengeance against people in the industry who didn't appear to have his back after his incarceration. Now, in a desperate attempt to reduce his prison sentence, the Step in the Name of Love chart topper wants out some of the biggest traffickers in Hollywood, which supposedly includes a rapper and a big singer. R. Kelly and his team are working with the feds to reduce his prison time. He'll provide evidence against other celebrities who are pedophiles, and they'll reduce his sentence. His lawyers also claimed at least 4 of the jurors revealed they prejudged his guilt before officially submitting their verdict. The story attracted so much attention on Twitter that R. Kelly's name began trending, with fans questioning who could potentially be outed by the disgraced Grammy winner. Despite his guilty verdict, Kelly's team issued a statement to his Facebook page. "To all my fans and supporters, I love you all and thank you for all the support." Now, we all know that the music industry has a dark underbelly, right? But did you ever hear R. Kelly talking about it? A close associate reveals some jaw-dropping insights. According to him, R. Kelly has always been vocal about the hidden side of the music industry, the parties, the strange rituals, and the disturbing activities that happen behind closed doors. He argues that R. Kelly, often painted as a controversial figure, actually stood against the same dark forces that Jay-Z was associated with.
I admire Jay-Z to that level, so for me to, be close to R. Kelly and find out what type of person he really is.
Remember the shocking accusations against R. Kelly regarding a 17-year-old male? Well, in that case, too, R. Kelly is innocent and calls out the media's manipulation. The allegations were part of a larger scheme to control artists. Not only that, you might already know how artists are lured into strange parties, unknowingly drugged, and then exploited. It's a sinister world, and R. Kelly, with his first-hand experience, stood up against it. But guess what? Jay-Z was one of those who were in that scene too. Apparently, R.Kelly sued Jay-Z for a whopping $70 million after their collaboration on The Best of Both Worlds album turned sour. R.Kelly won the lawsuit, and let's just say it hit Jay-Z where it hurts, the pockets. So you can only imagine the rage that ignited in Jay-Z's heart. This alleged revenge, funding the documentary, ultimately led to R. Kelly's imprisonment.
So you feel like he basically funded that because of the beef they had with the Best of Both Worlds situation?
Yeah.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Is Jay-Z really a rat? Well, that's what R. Kelly seems to believe. Not just that, the insider claims that the biggest mobs in the world, known as the Illuminati, have a significant role in controlling the music industry. But here's the twist. They don't directly control the artists. Instead, they manipulate the people who control the artists. Jay-Z, a prominent figure in the industry, might be feeling the pressure from this powerful group. In fact, sources reveal some intriguing connections and allegations involving Jay-Z and other Hollywood elites. It's mind-blowing stuff. As you guys know, how R. Kelly was accused of sex trafficking and having inappropriate relations with underage girls. He is serving 20 years of jail time for sexual offenses. An even juicier detail is that R. Kelly has accused Jay-Z of pedophilic behavior as well. Kelly's friend, Ronnie Bo, mentions why he took R. Kelly's side. He voices his concerns about only R. Kelly getting the brunt of his actions and not Jay-Z.
For him, but he just wanted people to know, like, the rumors as far as him, marrying her while she was 15. People behind the media created that narrative.
Jay-Z and Kelly are co-stars who have even come out with 2 albums together. Back in 2004, the pair's Best of Both Worlds tour, named after their 2002 collaborative album, was cut short after an incident during the first 3 shows at NYC's Madison Square Garden.
Everybody know that Jay-Z and R. Kelly was working together at one time with the Best of Both Worlds tour, and I think they did 2 albums together, Best of Both Worlds.
Apparently, R. Kelly said no to continuing the tour because of death threats. Sources reveal that when Kelly was asked to get back on stage, he refused, which led both artists involved to have a nasty conflict that landed Kelly in the hospital. One thing we know for sure is, it was then that the fallout happened. After that, Jay-Z and Kelly weren't spotted together. Ronnie claims in the interview that it was only him. R. Kelly trusted this secret with, even when everybody was curious to know what had gone wrong between Jay-Z and R. Kelly.
Everybody in there was asking me, like, what happened with you and Jay-Z? Because I was one of the ones that was more so close to him, so. He opened up to other people, but he opened up to me about that shit.
When asked about the real reason Kelly decided to expose Jay-Z to the feds, he answered that it's only because of the position Jay-Z had secured in the industry, as he had enough influence on the authorities to get away with the crime that R. Kelly couldn't make his way out of it. What influence must Kelly be talking about? Well, it's no secret that Jay-Z is the owner of Rock Nation. That means the media is in his pockets at all times. And having social media by your side is a powerful asset when it comes to power and authority. Kelly also mentioned this to Ronnie, saying,
the media is the most dangerous weapon that the United States have. And he said it's because they can make the innocent look guilty and they can make the guilty look innocent.
Ronnie hints at the possible revenge setup that Jay-Z might have plotted against R. Kelly. He says that Jay-Z had enough power to do so, and especially if you have a whole media outlet in your name, it is fairly easy to make the people believe what you want by twisting the reality.
You could get so upset that you could fuck up my whole reputation, my image. You could make me look like the worst person on the planet because you control the fucking media.
He further adds that accusing Kelly of being a pedophile was a child's play for Jay-Z, and marketing that was even easier for the media because R. Kelly clearly had no such benefit in his case, which led him to being convicted far too soon in this case, even if rightly so.
Everybody believe the shit that they see in the media. So if the media starts saying R. Kelly a pedophile, you know what I'm saying?
On the contrary, Jay-Z, having been accused of a similar degree of crime, is roaming free of charges. That is the difference having the right connections can make. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Was Surviving R. Kelly a documentary with concrete evidence against him? Well, it looks like it was all smoke and mirrors. Besides, Kelly further claims that the documentary relied on scripted narratives and paid individuals to play a certain role. So in reality, there was no real evidence against R. Kelly. With all that, rapper Akon also recently came to Kelly's defense, saying that people make mistakes and that people should find ways to forgive the latter's wrongdoings. There is always a way to redeem yourself, but you have to first accept the fact that you're wrong, he said in an interview with TMZ. He has the right to redeem himself from those mistakes, even him. He has the right to try and make right by those he hurt. I believe that God makes no mistakes. People can debate back and forth all day, but if it's happening to him, it's supposed to happen to him, for whatever reason. Now that's something he has had to have within himself to reevaluate his whole life, his way of being, because to get caught up in a situation like that, whatever happens, it's between him and God. However, it looks like Jay-Z has some really deep pockets to have remained on the top of the ladder for as long as he has money and support from Hollywood elites. But he should be scared now because R. Kelly might find his way out of the prison soon and will surely come at him for revenge. Fans also believe that Jay-Z might not be as innocent as it looks. One of them commented, "I believe everything he said about Jay-Z. Keep hearing different about Jay-Z. That ninja is a snake for real." Another added, "I believe there are more people than R. Kelly that need to be in a jail cell." That's it for today, folks. Until next time, goodbye.